Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more of The Dragon Prince. This is Season 3, Episode 7, and so we're on the last third of the season already. I'm not ready for it to be over. I'm glad I spread it out so that I'm watching one a week so that I could get to enjoy this for longer, but I'm so ready for them to renew it for Season 4 already. But yeah, I'm excited to continue. We've got Callum, Rayla, Ezrin, Bait, and Zim headed up the mountain to see the Dragon Queen. We've got Viren leading the human kingdoms to war against Zadia, Soren, Claudia, Kasif. I think those are the only characters we know who are on the way this way. We know Corvus and Opeli were headed to Durin, which I believe is the kingdom of Anya, so maybe they can help stop them somehow. And yeah, I'm very curious to see how all these characters are going to work together, to how they play it into the wrapping up of this season and this story. But yeah, curious to see what will happen next. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. We're going to be 1 week ahead of YouTube there as well. And let's get started. Hearts of Cinder. Oh, they're that far already.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh no, she's going to use them for dark magic.
Just too cute.
Oh my god.
Now that we're in Zadia, or should I say, New Catalyst, or East Catalyst, or Catal East.
Catal East.
Son,
What's the plan?
if you want to lead, you need to learn how to follow. And if you want to learn to follow, you need to learn how to shut your mouth. Perhaps you could look to Prince Kasif for an example.
I think you're so great with your quietness, rugged battle stance, and your horse with kind eyes.
Horse with kind eyes.
You wish to conquer Zadia?
No. No. My goal is a bright future for humanity.
Right.
It's not a zero-sum game.
And this bright future will require us to conquer Zadia.
Yes, yes.
You must take down the Dragon Queen and capture the baby dragon. Then you will have the attention of all the world. But first, there's something we need here in Lux Aurea.
Oh shoot.
You want us to attack the stronghold of the Sunfire Elves?
I'm nothing if not elegant and efficient.
Elegant.
We'll risk as few lives as possible. One.
Yours?
Mine.
He's going in there alone?
And I take it the Dragon Queen didn't make her lair at a nice kind of halfway up there kind of place?
Nope. Tip top.
You're about to meet your mama.
I thought you were my mama, Ezrin.
Throw him in a cell. But this human is the king of Katolis.
Oh? Then put him in the extra nice ring of fire.
Are we gonna tell the Dragon Queen we're a thing? Kind of a secret forbidden romance
Oh
situation?
my god.
Yes. Yes. That's right. The Dragon Queen must never know.
I understand. The world just isn't ready for what we have.
Aww.
Prepare to draw your last breath.
Meeting with him is a bad idea.
What do you know of my grandmother?
Allow my people safe passage through Zadia, and you will know the truth.
Shine the light in his eyes.
Look into the light.
Oh.
Ugly and evil, I am not surprised.
Ugh.
But don't give up hope. You will be purified.
I think this interrogation is going very well. You're not dead.
This is cute.
Bad news, my human friend. Your king came seeking passage.
That man is no king.
The queen sentenced him to be purified. After the ritual,
That's exactly what Aaravos wants.
You don't understand. If he's here, everyone is in danger. We have to stop him.
Purify him? Holy crap!
We have to stop him.
They gave her back her armor and her weapons even? Oh no. Is he gonna corrupt it back? Oh shit! That's where you're hiding. Oh! Oh, oh! Aaravos took over his body.
Your arrogance is so predictable. You're just like your grandmother.
I
Would
guess.
you like to know the truth of her fate before you face yours?
What the heck? There's no fighting this. Oh, man. He gets that staff. Oh, boy. One elf civilization just goes down just like that.
Thanks.
Oh, no.
It's too much.
I don't know if I can keep going. Sam!
What was that about your last breath? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh! It's the dragon that they saved. Yeah.
Hey! I've met you before.
Yeah. High five. What does that mean?
I understand.
Yeah. Oh, it's bigger. It is significantly bigger. Little bug pal is medium bug pal now.
We will face elves and dragons, and they will rain fire upon us. I will inoculate you. And instead of destruction, that fire will be our nourishment.
What?
You'll understand when you see the first to change. My own beloved son,
No.
Soren.
God damn it.
I'm afraid. I am ready. I am ready to receive the gift.
Of course you are. Oh boy. Oh! The power of the Sunfire Elves. Oh, whoa! Yikes. He's leaving. He left. Oh, he knows his father's on the wrong side.
The gateway wasn't a warning. It was the solution. You have to draw your last breath. It's a rune calum.
Oh.
And the trigger words are Ventus Spiralis.
The dragon knew he could do magic?
Ventus Spiralis.
Ooh. Rayla? Oh! Yeah!
Hey, that isn't part of the spell.
That isn't part of the spell.
Yeah, so you were gone for a while, and now this is the thing.
Oh my god, bait.
You've seen what's going on, what Dad turned Kasif into, what Dad turned into. But it's not too late. Come with me, Claudia. You can leave him.
Please, Soren, don't do this to me. Don't make me choose not again.
God damn.
Okay. Goodbye, Klutz.
No! 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 No!
Oh.
It is time for all of you to embrace this power.
Is he forcibly doing it? Damn. Yeah, Claudio.
I can't believe we've made it.
Oh boy.
Ozymandias, the Dragon Prince.
He's here to see his mother.
And he's very cute.
But you're too late.
What? No! Oh, damn, really? Oh, jeez. Yes, there they are. Opeli and Corvus and the Baker, forgot about Baker, speaking to Anya, the Queen of Durin. I feel like she can be convinced to help Ezran end this war. The little bug pal has become a medium-sized bug pal, and I feel like he's gonna keep growing until he's a giant bug pal at this point. Ugh, creepy. It's like a snake draped around Viren's neck. So the queen's dead. This was the queen's weapon, but this looks more like Janai than... I don't know, huh? Viren just freaking destroyed an entire civilization, essentially, right? I mean, he didn't kill all the people, but the queen's dead. They can no longer live where they live. It's now this dark magic full of... Aaravos knew what he was doing. But yeah, we got to see the other dragon. I don't know if it ever got a name, but told Ezran what to do. Very smart. Very cool. Oh my god! He's holding this plate of broccoli. If you guys remember, his father was saying that this Prince Kasif, doesn't know half the words that Anya does, and that he still won't eat his broccoli. Now he's this big giant monster, and he's still looking with rage at this plate of broccoli. That's really funny. Yeah, I feel like the end credits really reward people who have, who remember the little details. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Oh, Bait and this big cute dragon. Bait is afraid of nothing. They've got this grumpy staring contest going on. That's cute. Alright, so starting with this episode, I feel like they're really ramping up the action and the conflict here. And I've had conflicted feelings about dark magic in the past, like the dark mage that blinded Sol Regum. Some humans just wanted a way to live like better lives, but were constantly looked down upon by elves and dragons. And at the same time, you see the way Viren's using it. And I think it's just like any tool. There are shades of gray. Claudia killing a doe to unparalyze Soren. I mean, that's kind of necessary. Like, who wouldn't do that, right? But then there are times when they use dark magic when it's not necessary. And I mentioned this again because Claudia collected an Adorabur at the start of this episode, and it made me like feel uncomfortable because they're adorable, but like it'll really depend on what she uses it for, right? Like our perception of her taking that life. I mean, our society kills animals to eat all the time, so it's hard to make a judgment call. I don't think we're going to arrive at a true answer of whether good or bad. I think it's both. But yeah, Soren, I think I had a wrong read on his earlier actions. I thought he was like full on betraying his father and like just finding a way to sabotage his efforts. But at the start of the episode, he's still trying to be a good soldier, still upset that he can't earn his father's respect. His father, Viren, points to Kasif as the way Soren should be acting. And he's just like, oh, freaking fancy. He's like a fancy horse with the kind eyes. That was really funny. That's annoying. Soren tried to name the Zadia like New Catalyst, East Catalyst, or Catal East. So nice little callback to his joke in season 1 when he and Claudia were like about to climb Mount Kalik, the tallest mountain in Catalyst. And Soren was like, you might say it's the Catalyst mountain, and Claudia just like cracked up. Nice little callback to his Catalyst puns. But definitely seems like Aaravos has an axe to grind against a lot of the Elven kingdoms, nudging Viren to conquer Zadia. He's like, you want to conquer Zadia? He's like, no, I just want a brighter future for humanity. And to get to that brighter future, you need to conquer Zadia? I mean, I think that line of questioning was meant to solidify Viren's resolve, or to make him come to terms with what it is he's truly doing, so that there's no hesitation when if he has to make a big ethical choice or at some point. But yeah, Viren threw away all of that eventually by the end of this episode. But yeah, it's all in the hands. It all leads up to Viren and Aaravos taking over Lux Aurea. Janai goes to the Queen with the news that Viren has information on the death of Queen Aditi, their grandmother. So yeah, Aaravos definitely had a hand then in Queen Aditi's death. He whispered it to the Queen right before he shoved her. Well, he shoved her, but then he also disintegrated her, so she didn't die from the fall. She just ceased to exist before that even happened. But yeah, Aaravos knew how every step was going to play out from the very start. And yeah, Amaya tried to warn Janai, and Janai actually trusts her enough to get her armor and like free her. And they both head to try to stop Viren. Unfortunately, Janai has to watch as Viren kills her sister, the Queen. See, I didn't like the Queen, but seeing her go down to Viren and Aaravos does not leave a good taste in my mouth. So their civilization, the Sunfire Elves, is close to ruins now. Like with the Queen dead, their home ruined, their people scattered. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they've all been murdered. I think he let them all, other than the ones at the top of the Sunfire source of energy. It seems like everybody else was able to escape, but I don't know. It just does not seem like a good situation. Amaya makes the right choice in stopping Janai when Janai tries to go after Viren and Aaravos, but yeah, they would have taken her out, and Amaya, like, she's like burning herself holding Janai down because she doesn't want any more casualties. She knows that Viren is too powerful to face just the two of them. And I think it's something that Janai will come to appreciate eventually. I was kind of liking their chemistry before, but maybe this opens both of them up to learn more about each other's cultures, and they can start to build a friendship, and maybe or maybe not a romantic bond will form between them. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of I'm not going to use the word signaling. There's a lot of something that makes it feel like it could be romantic, but also it could just be aromantic as well. But yeah, perhaps Janai can be the person or the elf who unites the Sunfire Elves again after Viren is taken down. That is, assuming that they don't pull like a Final Fantasy VI or something and have the villain actually succeed in their ambitions. Yeah, I'm actually very curious about how they're going to handle this if the show gets renewed, because it would be. I kind of want to see what all the characters are like several years down the line, and I really hope there is like a bit of a time jump, but I don't know if they're going to do that or what, but we'll see. But yeah, Viren arrives back in camp and attempts to give his gift to Soren, but Soren refuses. He's afraid and doesn't. He sees what Viren is doing for what it is, and yeah, just doesn't support what his father is doing. Doesn't trust that his father is looking out for his best interest, doesn't trust that his father will protect him and look after him. And in fact, he knows how disposable he is to his father. Like, they've been... Oh, it's really bright outside, isn't it? The sun. Okay. He knows that his father would give up his life if it meant winning this war and achieving Viren's goals. So he doesn't feel comfortable doing that. But Kasif volunteers instead, and I mean, the power of the Sunfire Elves is now his and every single person. And like, we see the similar power that Janai activated come alive in Kasif 2, and Soren walks away from him because he's like, this is wrong in some way. Wait till he didn't even see what Viren did afterwards, which is he forcefully put that power on everybody, on all the soldiers, which is just so many levels of wrong. But yeah, he and Claudia, he walks away and Claudia follows, and I mean, this might actually be the most heartbreaking scene of the episode. Like, don't make me choose. Knowing her backstory and how her mother... I think if my memory is correct, she and Soren had the choice of staying with their father or their mother, and she couldn't decide, but Soren decided to stay with the father, with Viren, and so the mother said that it's better to keep the children together, and yeah, that... So now she's put in this situation again, and she's like, don't make me choose. And Soren, to his credit, yeah, he doesn't make her choose. He knows what she's been through. He knows what it's like to lose her mother and how desperately she wants to keep the family together. And like, bless his heart, he understands and says goodbye and walks away. The animators did a great job with Claudia's facial expressions, and the voice actress did a great job as well. Like, the desperation and panic in her eyes and voice, just... wow. Like, I felt that in my soul. Yeah, and then he's just walking away and she's just like, no, in denial that this is happening. That was really painful to watch, actually. But yeah, when she arrives back, she sees that all the soldiers have now been given the gift. What she didn't see, and what Soren didn't see, like I said before, was that it was forced upon them without their consent. And it also seems like it changed their personality in some way. Like, they were apprehensive about receiving the power, and then afterwards, they're all fired up, no pun intended, to continue this fight now. And I don't know if the surge of power they're feeling is responsible for, like, increased confidence, increased aggressiveness, or if Viren even alter their mood to be more aggressive, or what. I don't know. I wouldn't put anything past him, and just, it's frustrating. I'm hoping there's a cure. I'm hoping there's a way to reverse that. I'm assuming you need to get the staff and purify it at some point, and I don't know. Though, I mean, it is a good skill to have. If you offered it to me, I would say yes. If you could turn it on and off. That's the big caveat. And I don't know that we've seen that it can be turned off yet. But yeah, it's... We have a lighter part of the episode. With Callum and Rayla continuing to be cute with each other. So it's like a secret forbidden romance kind of thing, right? Yes, the Dragon Queen must never know. But Ezran found out this episode, and so does Bait, and their mouths like drop, gaping. Great moment. And yeah, we see the dragon from last season reappearing to teach Ezran the proper spell to solve their problem. Of not being able to breathe. So we actually haven't seen Callum use that much magic this season, other than the airbending he did with the scarf in the first episode. Which is interesting, because if I discovered that I was like the first person ever to use primal magic in like known history, I'd be using it every chance I get, just trying to find new applications for it, and just like I would get on people's nerves using magic all the time. But yeah, it's interesting because the dragon showed Ezran the spell, but how did he know that Callum could perform that spell? Like, he saw him use dark magic, but the spell that was taught was primal magic, right? And I don't know, he didn't know that he had, like, I don't know, it's very lucky that Callum was able to use it, is what I'm saying, I guess. But yeah, everybody arrives at the top of the mountain, and it turns out there's an elf there, presumably guarding the Dragon Queen. And he's delighted that Zim is alive, but says that it's too late for him to see his mother, which I don't know what that means exactly. Does that mean she's dead? I feel like they would have been more finite with the wording if she had passed. Like, it's too late is a little ambiguous. I don't know. But excited for... Wait, this is episode 7, right? We only have 2 episodes left. Oh, man. I'm assuming this conflict is going to last the majority of next episode and the majority of the final episode. And then we'll have a few minutes of, like, conclusion and, like, just... But yeah, in the closing credits, we did see Corvus, Opelli, and the Baker talking to Anya in Durin. So hopefully they can sway her into helping fight this war against Viren. Because, yeah, it's a sham war, essentially. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction to this. Leave a like, subscribe. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with episode 8.